Hi, and welcome back to Atlantic Building Inspections report writing tutorial videos. This is video number 4, and here we're going to go over the air conditioning section and how to fill that out. Okay, again, gray box, light bulb tells you protect the form, and then here as you do the inspection, you're going to mark what kind of AC system there is, split system, and then you can just simply click on the box and it puts an X in, and heat pump. Now, if you're picking a split system, you're going to use all of these descriptive sentences or parameters. However, if you're picking the heat pump, what you want to do is unprotect the form and get rid of these two lines because there is no interior air handler when there is a heat pump. A heat pump has the compressor and the condenser unit and the air handler all mixed in together. So there is a coil, a compressor, a fan, a motor. Everything is housed inside. You usually find heat pumps in the exterior hallway closet of a building or interior closet of a building. There are two types of heat pumps. There's the water-cooled heat pump and there is the air-cooled heat pump. In a condo situation, you usually find the water-cooled heat pump. So you have two water lines going into the unit, and that's how you recognize that it is a heat pump. So again, if you're clicking on heat pump, make sure to highlight these two lines and backspace to get rid of those two lines. And if you are then clicking on split system, then you will use it because there is an air handler with a split system. So here you're going to number the number of units present. So we're going to say 1. The tonnage on the compressor is usually found on the model number and the age in the serial number. 12 tons are the symbol, the number 12 BTUs is per ton. So when you see 24, it's a 2-ton unit. When you see 36, it's a 3-ton unit. When you see 30, it's a 2.5-ton unit. That gives you an idea how that works. So let's say it's a 2.5 unit, and the serial number gives you the age, and let's just say the age is from 2004. Okay. There is an air handler that you saw inside the interior closet, and it matches, and it is a 2004. So for all intended purposes, this section is now complete. You've clicked on everything you need to click. Much like the electrical section, this here we're not going to mess around with until we know whether there are any significant repairs. Since there is only one air conditioning unit and it is a split system, which means we have the air compressor and the air handler, we're going to go ahead and highlight all of these, and we're going to, once again, we're going to hit backspace and we're going to get rid of them so that we can have space, well, not have that in our way. Now, if we did have other air conditioning systems, then we would use these spaces, but we don't. Okay, so here again, we lock the form, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that we inspected the unit, we inspected the air handler, we inspected the thermostat, and the ductwork is pre-marked not inspected because in a condo situation, we're not going to see the ductwork. Now, let's say that the air conditioner is 2004, so we're going to say, you know, that it's middle-aged. So always, I like to put in here whether it's new, middle-aged, or old. So we're going to have one of those observations in there. If it's newer, we're going to put good. If it's middle-aged, we're going to put middle-aged. And if it's very old budget, we're going to put very old. So right away, we're going to kind of qualify that based on the age of the unit. A unit should last between 18 and 20 years. So if you have a unit that's in the 1990s, it's considered old. Well, 1990s and older, it's considered very old. If you have a unit which is 10, 12 years old, 15 years old, somewhere in there, it's middle-aged. And if you have a unit within 5 or 6 years of today's year, of this year, then you can consider it relatively newer. Okay, so in this case, we're going to say that the unit is middle-aged. We're going to know that right away, right off the description. So we're going to do that, and we're going to test the air conditioner. We're going to take a temperature reading out of all the registers, and then we're going to take another reading at the return, and we're going to make a decision of whether the temperature differential is proper. It should be between 14 and 19 to have ultimate, cooling. And so that's what we're going to look for. So as we do the inspection, we're going to do that. Now, once we have 5 or 6 readings and a return reading, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our cursor right here, and we're going to insert a picture. And when we do that, we're going to right-click, view, we're going to make it extra large. We're going to bring out this handy tool. We're going to switch to keyboard. We're going to hit Control, and we're going to move the keyboard out of the way. That's going to allow us to pick different photos to put in the report. Okay, so the way we're going to do it then is we're going to scroll down. We're going to look for our pictures of our air conditioning registers. This is a very small studio that we inspected. Let's get a better example here. All right. Okay, let's see here. Now let's go, let's go on the inside of the house. Still on the outside. This is a big house that we inspected. All right, so we are reaching the inside of the home. And here we go. We start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we get 4, we're going to hit insert, and then we're going to go ahead and take the control off, and then we're going to just grab, move over, move down to the other box, so that we basically give the customer an idea that we took the temperature reading at various registers, not just one register. And then here we're going to go ahead and insert the one picture that shows us taking the temperature of the return. And in this house, I'm not sure where that is. Oh, we got lucky. Here it is. So now you can see that the unit is blowing at 54, 59, and leaving at 71. So you're going to then make a decision and lock the form, and you're going to just choose one of two. Either the system is cooling or it's not cooling. Let's say it's not cooling. We're going to unlock the form, and we're going to go right back here, and we're going to put our cursor right below air conditioner, and we're simply going to click on the one that says not cooling. The air conditioner is not cooling as intended, and then we're going to lock the form, and we're going to go ahead and pick a price for that. And then in this case, you'd probably want to go ahead and put for further investigation only. And there you go. The air conditioning system is not cooling as intended, 3 to 500, so on and so forth. Now, if you were able to see the exterior unit and the coils are dirty, you can put that in there, improvements, things like that. So you get to the air handler and the coils are dirty, so you come here and you put dirty coil service. And of course, it's going to put in a box for you to put your picture, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go look for a picture. Let's just say it's that one. And remember, you can always put in an arrow or a circle around what you're pointing, and then you're going to go ahead and put prices for service with coil cleaning. And here you can pick the one that says service and coil cleaning, service and cleaning, and there you go. Of course, if you have another observation, you can put it down here. Let's just say that, well, remember, we're going to say that the unit is middle-aged, so we're going to put that in there. Okay, now let's just say the thermostat is broken. You can put that in there. And we're recommending duct cleaning, so we put duct cleaning. And we tested the heat. Same way, we take a thermometer reading of the heat. And let's just say that we did get the heat to come on. I'm not sure we're going to find a picture of that in this big report here, but let's just pretend it's that one. And so we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to the total air conditioning cost summary, and we're going to add up 500. 500 is about 1,000. So we're going to say, all right, let's do 600 to $1,000. We're going to double click here, and we're going to see if there is any limitations. If we could not get on the roof, the unit is on the roof and we did not gain access to the unit, we put that there. And if that's the case, then we also put it here. And we'll come down here and we'll put located on the roof, no access. So we put it in as an observation, and we also put it down here as a limitation. Okay, so now this section is complete. Do we have any discernibly significant repairs? No, but we do have a repair that we're going to put up. So we highlight that, and we're going to remember, we're going to double click on the header, send it up. We're going to double click on this and the one picture and send it up. And that's going to be on our report summary. And that's pretty much all we're going to put on our report summary. Okay. And so now this section is complete. And remember, we're not going to move this to the next section yet. We're going to wait till the end of the inspection, and then I'm going to show you how to do that. We've got our limitations, and we've sent up to the report summary everything we want on the report summary. So now remember, we're going to update the table, and then we're going to click here to take us up to the report summary. And our electrical stuff now is in, and now our air conditioning stuff is in. Air handler is in, the observation, the photo, and the total air conditioning summary for that is in. Now these are hyperlinks here. So if you put your cursor inside the word plumbing and you hit enter, it's going to take you right back to the plumbing section. Our next video is going to be on how to fill out the plumbing section. Thank you, and remember to call us if you have any questions.